Today on FameCast Daily, we're covering a serious legal matter involving Taylor Swift's safety and security. Swift has been granted a restraining order against a 45-year-old man who has allegedly been stalking her, and this case highlights the ongoing security challenges that high-profile individuals face. This is an important story about legal protection and personal safety that deserves respectful coverage. The facts of this case are straightforward but concerning. Taylor Swift was granted a legal restraining order against Jason Wagner, a 45-year-old man who has allegedly been engaging in stalking behavior. The court order requires Wagner to stay at least 100 yards away from Swift for the next 5 years, and he is prohibited from approaching her Los Angeles home, vehicle, and workplace. According to court documents, Wagner has shown up uninvited multiple times at Swift's residence and has made disturbing claims, including falsely claiming that Swift is the mother of his child. These behaviors represent classic stalking patterns that courts take very seriously. What makes this situation particularly concerning is that Wagner has a criminal history, and according to recent reports, he is currently missing. An investigator involved in the case has stated that Wagner's current whereabouts are unknown, which obviously creates ongoing security concerns for Swift and her team. The fact that someone with alleged stalking behavior and a criminal background cannot be located underscores why restraining orders, while important legal tools, are just one part of comprehensive security planning for public figures. This case illustrates the reality that celebrities, particularly those as globally famous as Taylor Swift, face genuine safety threats that go far beyond typical privacy concerns. Stalking is a serious crime that can escalate to more dangerous behaviors, and the legal system treats these cases with appropriate gravity. The 5-year duration of this restraining order reflects the court's assessment that this represents an ongoing threat requiring long-term legal protection. Courts don't issue such lengthy protective orders without substantial evidence of concerning behavior. For Swift, this legal protection comes at a time when her public profile is at an all-time high due to her relationship with Travis Kelce and continued career success. Higher visibility, unfortunately, often correlates with increased unwanted attention from individuals who may have difficulty distinguishing between public persona and private person. The professional security measures that someone of Swift's stature requires are extensive and costly, involving multiple layers of protection for her homes, travel, and public appearances. This restraining order becomes another tool in that comprehensive security approach. From a legal perspective, restraining orders serve both protective and evidentiary purposes. They establish a clear legal boundary and create consequences for violations, but they also create a paper trail that can be crucial if the situation escalates and more serious criminal charges become necessary. The specific terms of this order, 100 yards distance, prohibition from home and workplace, are designed to prevent the kind of close proximity that enables stalking behavior while still being enforceable by law enforcement. The broader issue this case highlights is how stalking affects many people, not just celebrities. According to statistics, millions of Americans experience stalking behavior each year, and the psychological impact can be severe regardless of the victim's public profile. Celebrity cases like this can help raise awareness about stalking as a serious crime and the legal remedies available to victims. The resources and legal representation available to Swift aren't accessible to everyone, but the basic legal protections should be. For Swift's fans and the general public, this case serves as a reminder about appropriate boundaries between public figures and their audiences. Admiring someone's work or public persona should never cross into intrusive or threatening behavior toward their private life. The entertainment industry has evolved significantly in terms of security awareness and threat assessment, partly because of cases like this that demonstrate the real risks that public figures face. Law enforcement's role in these cases is crucial but challenging. When someone violates a restraining order, police can make immediate arrests, but preventing initial contact or locating someone who is evading the order requires ongoing investigation and resources. The fact that Wagner is currently missing makes this an active concern for both law enforcement and Swift's security team, requiring continued vigilance and coordination between different agencies. This situation also demonstrates why many celebrities choose to keep their personal lives and residential information as private as possible. The more publicly available information there is about someone's daily routines and locations, the easier it becomes for individuals with harmful intentions to engage in stalking behavior. Swift's team undoubtedly employs professional security consultants who specialize in threat assessment and protection planning for high-profile individuals facing these kinds of risks. While we've covered the facts of this legal case, it's important to remember that this involves real people dealing with genuine safety concerns. Stalking can have serious psychological effects on victims, and the uncertainty of not knowing where the alleged stalker is located adds additional stress to an already difficult situation. The legal system's response in granting this restraining order shows that courts take these threats seriously and are willing to provide protective measures when presented with evidence of stalking behavior. For anyone watching who may be experiencing stalking or harassment, this case demonstrates that legal remedies are available and that law enforcement and the court system can provide protection.
If you're in a similar situation, reaching out to local law enforcement or victim advocacy organizations can help you understand your options. The seriousness with which Swift's case has been handled by the legal system should encourage others facing similar situations to seek appropriate legal protection, rather than hoping the behavior will stop on its own. Moving forward, this restraining order provides Swift with important legal protection, but her security team will undoubtedly continue implementing comprehensive safety measures. The entertainment industry has learned hard lessons about the importance of professional threat assessment and protection planning. The hope is that this legal intervention, combined with law enforcement efforts to locate Wagner, will resolve this situation before it escalates further. The 5-year duration of the order reflects the understanding that these situations require long-term management and vigilance. This case reminds us that behind the glamour and success of the entertainment industry, there are real security challenges and personal safety concerns that require serious professional attention. Taylor Swift's legal team and security professionals are working to ensure her safety while she continues her career and personal life. The restraining order represents an important step in legal protection, though the ongoing concern about Wagner's unknown whereabouts means this situation requires continued attention from both law enforcement and security professionals. From all of us at FameCast Daily, we hope this legal protection proves effective and that this situation is resolved safely for everyone involved. These cases highlight important issues about personal safety, legal protection, and the appropriate boundaries between public figures and the public. Thank you for watching our coverage of this important story. We approach these sensitive topics with the seriousness they deserve, focusing on the facts while respecting everyone's safety and privacy. Subscribe to FameCast Daily for responsible coverage of entertainment industry news.